In the first part of my Australia series, let me take you to Sydney, Australia as a first time traveler. Before checking in for your flight to Australia, note that there is an additional security check at the airport. They will open and check your luggage or baggages, so make sure that you don't permanently seal them yet. Hi guys, so I'm in Manila. I'll be traveling to Australia today. So I'm entering Sydney, but I will be departing from Melbourne. So join me in the next few days as I explore Australia. There's also another check before boarding the plane on top of the regular airport security check. Guys, I'm now in Sydney Airport. I'm taking the train to the CBD because my hotel is just near the Victoria Building. So before coming here, I already purchased an eSIM from Klook, which is very convenient. So kahit nasa aeroplano pa lang, just after landing, you can already use your eSIM. So you have connection. From Macdo, just go straight for the airport trains. So I'll be taking this train to Town Hall. I won't purchase an Opal card anymore since I can use my credit card or debit card directly. So if you want to purchase an Opal card, you can do it here before you go inside. So here you can also purchase Opal card or single trip tickets here. But I will try to use my credit card directly. Okay, so it worked. I just used my Philippine issued card instead of buying an Opal card. The good thing about staying in CBD is you don't have to transfer. So my hotel is just near the town hall station. So from the airport, there's a direct train going there. So it's not a hassle to transfer. So nakasakay na. Domestic airport station. This is Central Station. So I'm here at the Circular Quay station because the train that I rode earlier is only until Circular Quay. So, but anyway, it's the same platform. So I will just transfer train. So dyan ako lumabas. Tapos yan yung sa ilalim kasi niyan yung Queen Victoria Building. I think my hotel is there. So that's the Queen Victoria Building and my hotel is just there. So very near the town hall station. So this is my hotel. Grabe, sobrang ganda ng location niya. It's just across Victoria Building. So since my room is not yet available, I decided to just walk around and go to pastime before 3 p.m. So I'm here at the Queen Victoria Building, which is a mall. It's just in front of the hotel. So this is a mall inside an old building. The Queen Victoria Building was built in 1898 as a monument to Queen Victoria and is now one of Sydney's most iconic landmarks. Even if you're not going to shop, it's also nice to come here just to check out the building, the architecture. Look at the stained glass and then the floor and the ceiling. If you are really into architecture, there is a 45-minute QVB history walking tour. So that's the Queen Victoria Building or mall. It is in George Street. So that was a very quick trip at the Queen Victoria Building just to check it out. I will return later. For now, I will just walk around to explore the area until 3 p.m. and also look for something to eat. This is the area near QVB. They don't have zebra crossing though. It's the sun. So here are several shops. Ayan. So, while walking around, ang lapit lang pala ng hotel ko sa Circular Quay. So, dito na ako ngayon. This is a nice building. Just in front of Circular Quay Station. That's the Harbor Bridge. So, dito yung mga wharf. Actually, since I'm already here at the Circular Quay Station, I can go to the Sydney Opera House already, but I want to save it for later. So, I'll just look for food muna. So, yeah, this is the Harbor Bridge. And over there, Sydney Opera House, but I will save it for later. Okay, so from Circular Quay, which is over there, behind that tree, that's the CBD. I just walked across the street and I'm now here at the Royal Botanical Garden. So that's the CBD. And then just behind that building, Circular Quay. And then over there, that would be the Sydney Opera House. I'm entering from the North Depot Gate. The Royal Botanic Garden of Sydney is open to the public for free from 7 a.m. daily. Actually, sa second day pa dapat itong Royal Botanical Garden pupuntahan. Pero since I'm already here, might as well just explore the area. And it's so tranquil, very peaceful, ang ganda ng mga trees. And then yung mga locals, look at them. It's 12 noon, 12:30 p.m. And they're jogging. Kasi winter naman. So, hindi naman ganun kalamig. Pero parang spring lang sa Korea or Japan. Actually, yung ibang pumupunta dito, mga galing pang offices, nakasuit sila, parang lunch break nila. And then they spend their time here sa park. Let's eat first since it's already 12:30 p.m. So they have Coke for $5, apple juice for 8. Then they have salads also and wrap. Okay, so I'm done eating. Actually, nag-snack lang ako kasi kumain ako sa airplane bago mag-land. Anyway, magdo 2 p.m. na. 3 p.m. yung check-in sa hotel. Pero inaantok na ako. So, I'll probably just go to the Macquarie's Point and then go back to the hotel na. Doon na lang maghintay. So, if you want to visit the Mrs. Macquarie's chair, you have to walk until the end. And Mrs. Macquarie, by the way, was the wife of the then governor, Mr. Macquarie, Governor Macquarie. So, yun. So, dun siya nakaupo. And it would offer you a good view of the harbor. So, we're already near the Fleet Street. This is the point here at the Botanical Garden where you can get a good view of the Harbor Bridge and the Sydney Opera House. This is the perfect spot during holidays with fireworks displays. This is the view that you will see as you go to the Fleet Steps and Mrs. Macquarie's chair. I think this is already the Fleet Steps. And indeed, the view is amazing. Look, guys. Okay, guys. So I think this is the Fleet Steps. So this is the Fleet Steps just near the Mrs. Macquarie's chair. And as I mentioned earlier, this is the perfect spot for viewing fireworks displays at the Sydney Opera House and Harbour Bridge. Kasi, if you're pressed for time, you can also drive here. Diyan sila, oh. And then it's already near the Mrs. Macquarie's chair. You don't have to explore the Royal Botanic Garden. So this is it. Guys, look, oh. So we're walking to the chair and the view is fantastic. So if you only have limited time here in Sydney and you can't explore the Royal Botanic Gardens, all you have to do is go straight to the Fleet Steps and Mrs. Macquarie's chair, and you will get this view, both the Harbour Bridge and the Sydney Opera House. I think it would be best to go here during sunset if you have time. Okay, so we're done here at Royal Botanical Garden and Mrs. Macquarie's Point. I don't have a lot of pictures since anyway I look so haggard because I just came from the airport. So I'm going back to the hotel first to freshen up and rest because later I have a free walking tour at the rocks. We're taking the bus to the hotel. I can also take an Uber, but this one is cheaper. The is scheduled at 3:15 p.m. So that's about 30 minutes from now. So I can't wait that long. I'll probably just ride an Uber to the hotel. It costs about 14 Australian dollars. So I just took an Uber to the hotel since there's no bus. Since one way yung hotel, nagpababa na lang ako dito para maglalakad na lang ako. Buti na lang nag-Uber ako kasi medyo malayo din pala ako lalakarin. I'm back at the hotel, so I'm actually happy that I took an Uber because it's actually a long walk from Mrs. Macquarie's Point to my hotel in QVB. I'm going to rest for a bit because I have a walking tour later at the Rocks at 6 p.m. So I have about 2 hours to rest and freshen up before I go out. I was able to rest for about an hour and then I also freshened up. So now I'm going to Cadman's cottage in the rocks because that's where the meeting place of the walking tour will be. From my hotel, I decided to just walk to the rocks. But if you're in a hurry, you can also take the tram. So, almost there at Cadman's Cottage. I hope I don't miss the tour. Although it's a free tour, tip lang yung bayad. Actually, ang ganda nung mga dinaanan. Dito lang sa George Street ako dumaan. Pero, hindi ako nakapag-shoot kasi nga nagmamadali ako. We're now here. So, we're here now at the rocks. I will just find the tour group. I don't know where they are. So, this is the rocks. Just in case I don't find my walking tour. It's okay. I will just walk around by myself here in the rocks. Okay, so I think that's them. I booked this free walking tour online through the company called I'm Free. They have tours in Sydney and Melbourne.
Comes up with traffic crossings. When we cross, wheel drive crosses one big group. If you do,
So this is where the former convict Cadman lived. He stole one horse. Too far, okay naman. Marami siyang information na sinabi about dun sa history, like si Cadman, Macquarie, and all the ancient convicts. This is a 1.5 hours walking tour from I'm Free, which covers the rocks, the site of Australia's first European settlement. It explores its laneways, pubs, and historical buildings and share with you its stories of murders, muggings, and mysteries. As much as I want to, I can share all the interesting information that our guide provided us. So I will just recommend that you book a similar tour if you ever go to Sydney because it's interesting. The Rocks was a pristine coastline and the home of the Gadigal people. Today, it's a cultural and gathering hub at the center of Sydney. The colonial settlers named the area the Rocks, and the first colonial fleet arrived in January 1788. The colonists constructed Sydney's first hospital, prison, and dockyard. The Rocks was home to a busy mix of merchants, convicts, and sailors as a busy and bustling portside town. The area soon earned a reputation as a rough and tough area frequented by the underbelly of society. We've come to Observatory here, which is the best view of Sydney. The tour also takes you to the Observatory Hill, which is one of the best viewpoints in Sydney. Here, you will be able to see the Harbour Bridge as well as the Luna Park. In the 1900s, the area came into government ownership. The government of the city intended to redevelop the area into high-rise buildings, but was stopped by lobbyists, unions, and concerned
it has the oldest
citizens.
license, it has the youngest building. The Lord Nelson, it's building.
The tour ends below the Harbour Bridge and with a beautiful nighttime view of the Sydney Opera House. We're now done with the walking tour. I booked it through I'm Free. I'll just post the link in the description. I highly recommend it if you're going to visit Sydney or Melbourne. It's actually inspired by the free walking tours in Europe, which I have also tried. We did walking tours in Prague and in Berlin. Although it's called a free walking tour, you actually have to tip, depending on how you think the tour was, if you like it or not. But personally, I will not give below $10 or euros, depending on the place. That's the minimum. And then if I really like it, I can add more. I added more on this tour, but that's just my personal opinion. I was planning to go to Darling Harbour tonight, but I'm already tired, so I'll just look for a place to eat at here at the Rocks. I'm already here in York Street near my hotel. I can't find any place to eat at, so I'll just go to the sushi place near the hotel. Let's see. Okay, so ito yung price niya. And I ordered this one. So this is my meal. This is $33, including the miso soup and the edamame. The food costs $33, but it's complete meal. May sushi, merong sashimi, and salmon siya ha. Plus teriyaki salmon, and then rice, edamame, and soup. Okay, so dinner's done. As you can see, I'm very satisfied with this restaurant and I'm so happy because it's just near our hotel. I'll probably be back here tomorrow or the next day if I don't find anything else to eat. This is a gem. This restaurant, Sushi and Grill at York Street. Ayan, so that's Victoria Building. So just in front of Victoria Building. And my hotel is over here. This is it for today. Thank you very much for watching my first day here in Sydney, Australia. I enjoyed it. Hindi ako prepared masyado sa mga pinuntahan because galing nga ng airport. So tomorrow, I will have a full day. So hope you will be able to join me again as I explore Sydney. Tune in as in the next episode, we will be exploring more of Sydney's iconic landmarks. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video.